Hello and welcome to the 23rd ever episode of season 2 of the Ecobitch Actress Podcast. My name is Sadie C, aka Ecobitch, and let's welcome back our co-host Superman. Hello, boop boop. Remember, there is a video version on YouTube. Thank you, co-host, doing your job. Yes, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. I need 9,980 people to make $5 on YouTube. That is a ongoing joke. I'm still in the middle of writing. Anyway, today you should watch the video because you'll see how dolled up I am. Yes, in full makeup. Well, that is because I am doing self-tapes, which means auditions virtually. And I've been busy doing that because I'm an actress, and I know makeup makes my beauty even more beauty-er. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I usually don't like to do makeup. Yeah, nobody asked. I'm just saying I don't like to do makeup because I don't like chemicals on my face. And it is, of course, more eco because it takes a lot of inertia, energy, stamina, and, cotton things to remove those makeup. And that's costly in eco terms. So I don't like to do it. And also I'm lazy. So you will only see me in makeup if I'm doing an audition that day and doing a podcast. Wow, what a hardworking, beautiful person. If this is the first time you've heard this podcast, I hope you're still here. We start with an eco tip that's great for the environment, might not be for you, but who cares? Followed by an actress story that really happened to me. And before that, let me plug my show. Wow, I know all of my 7 fans are clamoring for a show. I am having my next comedy show. It's going to be June 21st, 5 p.m. at Flappers, which is a comedy club in Burbank, California. See you all there. Check out my Instagram. And I'm going to also post it on YouTube and everywhere for the link to buy tickets. Come out already. Today's eco tip is really artsy. Are you like an art gallery snob? If you are, whatever. If you can't see the video, I am holding a beautiful ceramic bowl. Yes, and this bowl is today's eco tip because this bowl was broken carelessly by me, and a normal non-eco bitch person would have just thrown it out like it's trash. But the eco bitch has the power to give this bowl a second life. So as you can see, once you break a bowl, especially some sort of ceramic or porcelain is okay too, you don't have to throw it away. What you can do is ideally have all the broken pieces, keep all the pieces, and I will introduce you to this Japanese olden artisan skill of kintsugi, which is actually really popular now in the Western world, but it was an old way that people in the olden times fixed broken items with tsurushi, which is a kind of a tree sap that hardens. The skill is actually from China, but Japan made it into an art form, basically. And even in LA or big cities, there are kintsugi sessions that you can go to, and you can bring your own broken bowl and fix that. Look at the video. So once you fix it, it's very strong. If it's done well, you can see the marks. And now this is not just a broken bowl. It's a renewed bowl with a fancy art on it. Voila. This is like miracle. And you can use it, but you don't want to use it like excessively. But it's still usable. And you have a story to tell. Isn't it amazing? So that's what you do when you have a broken piece that you want to fix. And who made this bowl? I'm so glad you asked because I did in some ceramic class. Wow, that makes this a priceless bowl. Whoa. So now it's like worth $1 million. Anyway, I digress, but I also intentionally left out the detail that a kintsugi class is maybe like $100 or $200 because it is like painting, it's not cheap. But it is really fun and it aligns with the purpose of the Ecobitch, which is to save the environment. So I'm going to promote the art of kintsugi. And I love the idea of reusing things that you can still use instead of throwing it away into fucking landfills. Wow, what an amazing eco tip. So guys, look into it. Did I mention I have a show on June 21st? Now, time for our, what is it called? Time for our actress story. By the way, right now there is a comedy festival, the Netflix whatever fest is going on. And I have gone to one show to watch. I'm still waiting for your call. Like, you can book me. And this is also the AAPI month. Okay, I'm open for booking, but whatever. The point is, I was at a show. So these are better comedians. These are not just, they're pretty good comedians. And some come from New York. I find the New York ones really talented. By the way, listen to my New York open mic story from a few weeks ago, because that was epic. Mwah. Because, yes, the New York comedy scene is so savage. Like, my experience was that people are really, really tough and mean and not easily pleased. I'm saying it neutrally. It's not good or bad, but my observation right now is that, there were about 2 comics from New York. They were killer funny. And I was like, wow, that's really amazing. I bet because people are just rude in New York. So under this rude pressure, I guess, grow better comedians. Wow, what wisdom. Damn. Okay. That's almost a story, but today's story happens a long time ago when I did a vertical drama. If you don't know, those are the things you watch on the phone that are like, oh my God, this is my uncompleted joke. But it's like, werewolf boss loves you, or my alpha boss daddy's coming for you, and he's a werewolf. Like, it's the most ridiculous dramas you can ever imagine and beyond. And a lot of them are pretty wrong. Anyway, you know what? They just cast white people as leads, so I don't really get to appear in them. And that was the one rare case that I got cast as a day player, meaning I play only for 6 hours in this one little scene that they have the mercy to cast an Asian actress. Because, dude, all the producers and directors and all the crew, not all, but they're Chinese, actually. I think it's all funded by Chinese because the vertical stuff came from China. And I know they're trying to copy the model and just redo it here in the US, but whatever. But they don't cast Asian people, but I know why. And I guess, anyway, so I was there for a half day, which I was like, oh lordy, yay, fun. And I'm not gonna say too much about the production or people might just go dig it up, but it's not even on paper, so nobody knows which one it is. I don't even think they credited me. So the story is this main male character and main leading lady, their love story, whatever. And it's the clichéist story you could ever imagine, but the man is like in a suit trying to look like Robert Pattinson, and the woman is just like a generic, attractive white woman. Okay, I hope it's not racist. That's the truth. I'm gonna say the truth. And I'm just this person in a customer service role. I play one day. I'm in a 30-second scene. But these people are in this whole drama from the beginning to the end. So they may have, I don't know, like 20 days of shootings. I'm so judgy, but that's just a fact. But the main guy and the main girl, they are just so cliche as well in the world of, actors in Hollywood. They're just one of those mid as in the middle level of their acting career, like booking small stuff. But it's so common that these people have mid careers, but super crazy celebrity egos that don't match their career levels. So basically, big-headed diva, male diva attitude. The girl is a little okay, but the men, my God, I cannot stand him. I'm kind of just in the back, but there were a few scenes where it's just the guy and the girl, and the guy is just like acting as if he's like Quentin Tarantino, but in a bad way. Like, oh my God. Yeah, this is how Quentin Tarantino talks, of course, but basically like, this is not right. Your angle is not right. I look kind of ugly. Actually, why don't you move it here? And I'll be like standing taller and you can shoot me from the mid up and I'll look a little better. Like he's trying to direct the whole show. because it's a more casual set, a casual filming set. And he was on top of it. He was like, as if he was some Lion King, some alpha, some the character he's playing, some wealthy boss. But he's not. He doesn't know his place. Like an actor, you're just part of it. You're not the whole it. And it's so easy for actors to be egoistic because it's actually part of the art to kind of be confident. But if you go overboard, you could become a diva like that guy. And it's a whole trope now, like a ton of these white men, just, I don't want to say just, but because most of the actors are white, we're talking statistics. So obviously, a lot of these big headed actors are white men. And dude, even white women are better because they have rejections. But these white men, like, don't get rejected. They have, though, these privileges because they're white, and boom, the whole thing. And I'm just talking about this person now, but there, I see so many, and whatever, I'm not involved, so I'm just observing, but he's annoying as fuck. And how it affects me is I am one of the actors, and I see a lot of directors are afraid of actors, are repulsed by actors because a lot of these actors do out of line things. And I am the exception. Guys, I follow my rule. I know I'm just part of it. I'm like a very small part of filmmaking. The show is not about the actor. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure everything goes smoothly. I do my job, like a grip does his job, a cameraman does his job. I do my job, and that's it. I don't try to be a director. I don't try to be like, do I look good? Oh my God. All that ego is giving actors a bad name, and I'm part of the group you call actors. So I hate it when, like, directors, when they hear, I meet once in a while directors in the wild, and once they hear I'm an actor, they're like running away because they think I'm gonna be all on top of them, like hire me, which those big-headed, a lot of them do, but I don't. And I'm like victim from those bad impressions that I'm not part of. So it's such frustration when all I want is to be friends with a director and get hired because I'm good, because I'm a team player, which I am. And all the shoots, once we work together, people know I'm so good at this. Oh my God, now I'm the big headed, but whatever. I'm so good at playing team, get it done, right? I like save time on productions. Guys, I don't chase, like, I know I'm good stuff, but verticals are also a different story. They are just kind of like so many horror stories. Just go to Reddit. I don't know who's telling those vertical stories, but they're pretty chaotic because they're non-union usually, and the crew are not experienced. So anyway, what happened to the big-headed man and the girl? Well, they just played director because they're the main characters. So they're kind of important, I guess, to that vertical project. And they're just abusing their power is what I'm saying. And I can tell the director is like some sort of just graduated film student person, really getting scared of these scary actors. And I'm just observing it. I'm just like, oh my God, if you'd hire me as the main girl, this would never happen. Okay, I hope everyone still stays subscribed. I'm a very humble actor, and that is intended as a comedy line, too. This is a podcast with integrity. You're so right, co-host. I really need to give you more screen time. Anyway, guys, oh my God, this is a super long story with no ending. Amazing. Show up to the show. I will keep reminding you. Follow me on Instagram at Sadie C Official. Bye.